The Stanislaus County Sheriff is going back and forth with a board of supervisors on a new plan for a dispatch center. The sheriff's proposal will require the board of supervisors approval. KCRA 3's Anahita Jafari shares how the plan could affect emergency calls.
The hope is the system would help get your emergency calls to deputies faster, but the board worries it could impact response times.
So one of the major issues that we've had.
Stanislaus County Sheriff Jeff Dirksey is proposing a joint 911 dispatch center with Ceres Police.
I think at the end of the day, what everybody has to understand is that our current system is not working.
The Stanislaus County Board of Supervisors is responsible for agreeing to the funding it requires.
There has been lots of figures thrown around, but the city of Ceres hasn't done any work, so we really don't have a total cost analysis.
Sheriff's Dispatch.
Sheriff Dirksey wants to switch from the Stanislaus Regional 911 Joint Powers Authority, which has been used for more than 20 years, to Oracle.
We need to make sure that things make sense, that there's no degradation of the system, the emergency dispatch system, and that could be in response times through either EMS, emergency management system. I'm talking about ambulance service, fire service, and or law enforcement response.
Right now, a dispatch system sold by Central Square is in place to replace outdated dispatch technology. Dirksey says the current one has caused problems.
It's not efficient, it's expensive, it's riddled with errors just systemically that create bad outcomes.
Dirksey says Oracle can solve those issues, and the first 5 years using it would be free.
I believe this will allow for both a faster and more efficient response for law enforcement, certainly, to any critical or non-critical incident that may be occurring in Stanislaus County at tremendous savings to our taxpayer.
The Board of Supervisors say it is likely that the Oracle system could cause increased emergency response times because of call transfers.
Anytime there's a call transfer, you get asked the same questions, and there's a delay in response times. And so from what I've seen from SR 911 in the presentation, there will be additional time.
The sheriff disagrees.
I expect the opposite. I expect a much smoother transmission of information that will, if anything, shorten response times and allow for better service when we show up.
Both the sheriff and the board agrees that a decision needs to be made as soon as possible. In Stanislaus County, I'm Anahita Jafari, KCRA 3 News.
If the county does not enter an agreement with Central Square by February 19th, it may add costs for some county agencies.